My name is Rebecca Moore, and I'm an aspiring artist myself. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to fight back tears right now.
Fight back tears, Rebecca Moore. Fight back tears. We don't all want to cry. Like,
I know, that's all like...
She start crying, and I'm crying. Like,
right.
It's a cry fest.
But, I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional because when you were telling about your past and how you were, when you were younger, like you were so sensitive and you always hugging people. That's me now. Like I'm extremely sensitive person. And my question to you would be like, is there any advice that you could give to me to, I guess you could say, going into this business?
Now, are you asking advice to get in the music industry or
to survive?
Dealing with your sensitivity and, not letting that, allowing that to get the best of you?
Yes.
Is that kind of what you're
Yes.
asking?
Yes.
Well, first of all, we are who we are. And because I learned how to control my sensitivity doesn't mean that I'm not sensitive anymore. I'm still a very sensitive person, but you have to learn how to compartmentalize things. And so when it comes to, you going into the business, just like how he says, you're gonna hear so many no's. Way more no's than yeses. And the only time you hear a gajillion yeses, it's when, people want something from you or, you have this success. And a lot of those yeses are BS's. You know what I mean? Is people aren't genuine. They're just kissing butt, And so you just have to remember that. You don't ever change who you are, but just don't allow that piece of you to override your career. Because any business that you get into, it's all competitive everywhere. There's always somebody that's smarter, can dance better, sing better, or whatever. But what is your unique thing about you, this authentic thing that you possess that makes you stand out from the other people? You know what I'm saying? And you just have to just remember that anything that you go through is a part of this business. And just know that you want it so badly that that's just not going to deter you. It's like, okay, well, yeah, my feelings are hurt, but I'm good. So just stay that, keep that mindset.
And kind of piggybacking off of what Chilli said, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. Embrace your sensitivity, and it's okay. And what I've found throughout my lifetime is, for instance, if you're sensitive, just hang around a bunch of other sensitive people. That's the kind of thing I applied coming here. Like when, in the late 80s and early 90s, it was not cool to be a nerd at all. Like, it's actually kind of cool now. But before, it was not. It was the worst thing to be. When I was leaving middle school, going to high school, I was a skinny kid that loved video games and everything nerdy. I was in a band, all of that. I was that guy. And what I determined when I was going to high school is instead of trying to figure out, I didn't want to make the choice to try to fit in and sell dope or be one of those guys that was trying to be a tough guy so I can fit in. I embraced everything I loved. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go, I had a little smart plan. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go be on the practice team of the football team. And I wasn't trying to make the team. But I was just trying to be on the practice squad so I could wear a jersey because I know they never picked on anybody with a jersey. And that was my little plan. I hatched a little scheme, and it worked because I never got picked on because I had a practice jersey. Ended up being kind of all right, and I ended up being the starting quarterback. But
what?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that was just by chance. But my plan was to just get a practice jersey so I don't get beat up in school. And then when I realized, hey, you know what? I'm a full-on nerd, and I'm embracing my full-on nerd. And it still wasn't cool to be a nerd. And then you know what I said? I'm going to just go be around a whole bunch of other nerds. And I came to Full Sail. So, embrace what you feel like is your weakness. Yeah. A lot of other people around me in the early 90s thought that was a weakness, but I was fine with who I was. And it was just about being around people who are like you, that isn't a problem. So hang around a bunch of other sensitive people, then it ain't an issue.
Yep, not at all.
Thank you so much.